right, Night Prowlers, Zara is here. Today's topic is one of the most asked questions in Angeles. How much should you send? Grandpa recorded this one just yesterday. And I'll be honest with you, he comes across a little grumpy here, maybe even a little stereotypical. But he's not. I know him, and he told me himself sometimes he sounds strict, for lack of a better word. Why? Because he cares. He cares about the many, many men who didn't just lose money here. They lost a piece of their soul. So be kind, be generous, but don't become an ATM. And hey, remember, in Clan 1000, which starts after we reach a humble 1,000 subscribers, you can become a founding member. The idea? To mingle and have fun online, and in Angeles. Check it out at the end of this video. And now, the word is yours, Grandpa. Let's roll your recording from yesterday, and always remember, Nico-Cine loves you.
Grandpa's mission. Kid, listen up. Grandpa's mission is simple. To give you, the visitor, coming to Angeles, the best stay and experience right here in amazing Angeles, not just the best stay in town, but the best aftermath as well. Done right, Angeles and the Philippines is a wonderful place. I mean, just absolutely amazing. Done wrong, and it'll chew you up and spit you out. And if you're not careful, it'll chew through your credit cards too, quicker than a bar tab you forgot to check, and nastier than the interest waiting for you back home. Grandpa will happily share his own, and others' wisdom with you, so you can navigate smarter, dodge the traps, and walk away with the best this place has to offer, in memories, in connections, and maybe even in love. Why this is important? Now, let me tell you why this matters. Because there's always an aftermath if things go south. Of course, you lose every peso you ever sent or spent. That's the obvious part. But here's the deeper wound. You can also lose faith in people. You can lose the fire that made you want to travel in the first place. Maybe you came here with big plans. Hell, most of us did. Nothing wrong with that, kid. But if things fall apart, you need to still be standing. Standing in terms of money, standing in terms of your future. If you let one bad experience drain your pockets and your spirit, then you don't just lose a girl. You lose the whole dream. And at the end of the day, it's important to stay smart, to stay on top of things, not just with your money, but with your head, your heart, and your plans. Because pesos come and go. But if you lose your balance, you lose way more than cash. And Grandpa don't want to see that happen. Now let's talk allowance. Most of the time, this ain't about a girl you see every night. This is about a long-distance relationship. When you've flown back home and she's still in Angeles. Sometimes you read on Facebook or hear guys bragging in bars about sending their girl 50, even 60,000 pesos a month. And then, my golly, she's still asking for more. First thing, what's reasonable ain't about some magic number. It depends on two things, you and her. Oh, so let's get some perspective. That girl pouring your beer at Philly's or serving pizza down at the mall, she's making maybe 12 to 15 pesos a month. And kid, those numbers are already set high, plenty earn less. The one behind the counter at a milk tea shop, same story. And that's for 8 to 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. A regular office clerk, maybe 18 to 22 if she's lucky. Now yeah, a bank manager or a lawyer could pull in way more. But let's be honest, if you're dating bar girls, karaoke singers, or shop workers, those numbers don't matter. That path was never hers. And listen, Grandpa here don't want to oversell Filipino salaries. These figures ain't meant to impress you, they're meant to ground you. So you understand the scale of life here before you start throwing pesos around like candy. And while you're gone, kid, don't fool yourself. She's still here in Angeles, surrounded by nightlife, surrounded by offers, surrounded by temptation. Your allowance might keep her lights on, but it sure as hell doesn't guarantee loyalty. That's just the truth of this place. There's a sweet spot. Give too little and she struggles. And guess what? A girl who's worried about rice and rent ain't much of a girlfriend. Give too much and she stops being your girlfriend. She becomes your employee, or worse, your boss. And once you cross that line, you're no longer her partner. You're her ATM. The fun number trap. Here's another thing, kid. That number that feels fun to send the first few months, when you're back home, trying to keep the romance alive from 1,000 miles away. At first, you get a lot of attention, a lot of WhatsApp calls, cute pictures, sweet messages, feels nice. But as the weeks turn into months, the excitement fades. Those calls get shorter, the tone changes, and suddenly that fun number don't feel so fun anymore. So start in a place where you're comfortable, or better yet, maybe just start with occasional help. There ain't no law in Angeles that says you gotta send money every 30th day like it's rent. Don't put yourself on a leash. Because remember, in a long-distance setup, the leash only tightens with time. Keep the power to choose in your own pocket. The sweet spot question. So what is the sweet spot? Well, it depends. Depending on you, depending on her, depending on the plans you've made together, and also how much you believe in those plans, how much you think the chances are that you'll succeed together, that the dreams you've built might actually become reality. And a whole lot depends on one question. Why did you begin sending money in the first place? And just as important, why are you still sending it now? That's a whole video on its own, kid. And trust me, we'll get there. Click the link at the end of this video. That's where Grandpa dives deeper into that exact question. And hey, drop a comment below. What do you think is the sweet spot? How much do you pay, or have you paid, to keep it going? Let's get some community going here, so the next guy doesn't walk in blind. So, here's Grandpa's advice. Know her baseline. Understand what she would have without you. Then, add a little on top. Enough to make life easier, not so much it turns into a bottomless pit. Because trust me, kid, if you start high, you'll never be able to go back down. And in Angeles, the meter only runs one way, up. Stay smart, stay generous, but with limits. And always stay on top of things. That way, you get the best of her, not the best of her shopping list.